Hello friends, good morning. We are going to finish decorating for Christmas today. We're going to do the downstairs and a few other things, but we've got an activity we're going to go do first and we're going to bring you along. Luna's going to stay here and hold down the fort and take a really good nap, but we're going to head out into the cold and go on a little adventure. When we are heading out into the cold, I always start with some sort of base layer or long johns, so I'm getting those out. It's also nice to have one of these snow skirts. This one I got from Costco. This one is the name brand one, which is called a Shoop. S-K-H-O-O-P. Scoop. And these can be really nice to put over whatever you're wearing and keep your bum nice and warm. They have really long ones. I just have some short ones, but really I'm just starting with long johns. And then we're gonna layer on some fleece, hat, gloves, down jacket. We'll be good to go. And depending on how cold it is, 1 to 2 pairs of my favorite Costco wool blend socks. It's actually not too cold today. It's about 17 degrees outside, so we'll see how we do. Okay, I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, I can come back on because I'm in my long johns. The activity we're doing today is going to be out on a lake, and we are only able to do this because we haven't gotten a ton of snow yet. We actually got a really good dumping of snow right before we left on our trip to Hawaii. We had a snow day, if you saw that. And then, while we were in Hawaii, there was a thaw, and so a lot of that snow went away. And then we haven't had a ton of snow since then, so we're heading out onto a lake.
Hey, I'm gonna get some water warming up for hot chocolate, okay?
Okay, sounds good, thank you. Stare down.
Or move, see if her head moves. Like the whole body stays motionless, just staring at you, at me.
Got my favorite AK Republic hat. I got this summer at the state fair because I bought so much, she threw it in a free hat, and I didn't know how much I would love it. It's like fleece lined. She has a website, AK Republic, if you want to check it out, because I love it. Bye, Miss Luna. You have a nice cozy nap while we go and recreate in the cold. You'll be okay? You'll be okay. You keep my bed warm for me, okay? We only do computers on the weekends. The kids get some time to do like some Minecraft and stuff. I have the job now of going and getting them off so they can have lunch. So, wish me luck. Hey boys, it's lunchtime. Everything's ready.
I'm using long skates. Scoop, Scott, scoop, Scott, scoop, Scott. Mom, did you mean for the camera to be on down here?
We gotta make sure the boys are all warm and fueled up before we head out on our adventure. And that includes making a big thing of hot chocolate so that we can take it with us to keep the kids motivated, to keep playing out in the cold. This shows why we need to get the boys out of the house. If they spend too much time without moving, they start to go a little crazy.
All right, this morning I was flying with my son Bennett to go deer hunting, and we had to turn around due to some bad weather about 100 miles away. And we flying home, I could see that they had plowed a big loop around the lake. And so I thought, you know what? Let's go with the family and go ice skating and play around the lake.
He also called and invited his parents who have Kicksleds. So we're going to show you what a Kicksled is if you're not familiar. And I actually kind of want a Kicksled because I don't feel that comfortable ice skating anymore since breaking my ankle. So I want to play around on Grandma's Kicksled and see if it's something I want to invest in. And we could probably go at some point and check out, there's a kick-sledding store in Anchorage that I've really been wanting to check out. So if I do that, I will make sure to bring you all along.
Where did your gloves go? I want the gloves as extra. Here we go, other hand.
There's always time to look after.
Yeah. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get better control of the skate. Everything loaded up into a sled to pull out on the ice.
So jet sleds are really popular here in Alaska for just pulling things around. You can put it behind your snow machine. You can just pull a bunch of supplies. We use them all for all sorts of things. Alaska activities usually come with a lot of gear. Oh, there it goes. Thanks, hon.
Okay, kind of go
Yeah,
quick.
just go.
Go. Ooh, I think that's about as high as the sun's getting today. Well, that's funny. Somebody did come, even with that sign. There's ice fishing here.
Somebody drilled a hole to ice fish. This lake has no fish in it. They poisoned the pike. Pike are an invasive species, and so they're trying to get rid of the pike in this lake so that they can put the trout back into the lake. Somebody introduced pike that shouldn't have, and so they have these systems for eradicating the pike. So they have a sign saying there's no fish in this lake. Can you imagine coming and sitting on a lake and like ice fishing for hours and thinking, man, I can't catch anything, and it's because there's not a single fish in the lake. A lot of the lakes in Alaska are stocked by Fish and Game, so they have all these baby smolt or baby fish, and then they come with these big trucks in the spring and they just load up the lakes with fish. So there'll be a sign saying this is a stocked lake, so you know that there'll be fish in it. If there's not a sign like that, there can be natural fish in it, but there's no guarantee that there's gonna be some fish in it. So you kind of have to know which lakes are stocked. They have a stocking report online. You can go check what day they put the fish in, how many they put in, what they put in. So it makes it kind of fun, so you know where to go to catch some fish. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that is where the sun is. Sunset is at about 4 o'clock right now. Very short days, but in addition to the short days, I think some people don't realize how the sun doesn't even get high. Like, it just raises a little bit and then just kind of goes across the sky, whereas in the summer it's kind of up all day. It just doesn't get up very high, so like it doesn't even come into our house anymore because we have a hill in our yard. It does not make it up over the hill for the next couple of months. All right, so here is why we came to this lake. Somebody came and plowed a big trail on it so the boys can ice skate.
I want to try this.
Weston, pick out your skates first while I'm trying to deal with this.
Getting outside with our children is something that we have fostered for our entire marriage. It is really important to our family dynamics to spend time in the outdoors together, and we go in with the expectation that our kids are gonna need help. There is a thin layer of snow, but it looks like everything's pretty smooth, so Hunter can pretty much skate anywhere. He's leaving some cool tracks in the snow. Woohoo! They're gonna need help with skates, and they're gonna need help with gloves, and they're gonna get cold, and we need to help prepare them the best we can. We always make sure that they have layers of clothing on, gloves, hat, the proper things, because we just know how much more fun it is when you have the proper clothing on. And I always feel better just knowing in my mind I am going to help them throughout this day, and so then I'm not like shocked and upset when they need my help. Now, we are teaching them to be independent and do as many of those things as possible, but I try not to ever be upset when they ask for help and need our help, because it just encourages them to ask for help, and then we can enjoy being outside together as a family. So there are lots of homes on this lake. There are also several planes on skis. This is a major float plane lake in the summertime. There, if you maybe saw my fall footage, there were planes kind of along the entire shore. Over back here behind me, that entire shore was covered with planes in the summertime. There's just a few planes on here during the winter. So we'll have to keep an eye out for any planes wanting to take off or come in for a landing. But there are There are lots of beautiful homes on here. And several people have made little ice skating rinks in addition to this track. So we'll go see if we can find somewhere to play. Here comes Bennett. Then we have Weston and Hunter coming up there. Come on, Westy! Ah! Nice fall. Very graceful. Hunter is actually wearing the skates that I bought for myself last year. Bought them used at a store called Play It Again Sport. I wore them one time and the ice that we went on was just in terrible condition. And after having broken my ankle the year before, I just did not feel comfortable. So I may try again. But one thing about these boys getting bigger, and they just seem to grow so fast. Like, I keep buying things and then they grow into them. We are about the same foot size right now. So if I buy something and don't use it, the boys end up using it. We've done that with cross-country skis and now skates. Which, how do I have kids old enough to be wearing my same shoes? I'm not sure how that happened. There's some cute kids over here getting their skates on for their little hockey rink. So these two airplanes here are still on floats and they pulled them out of the water. So they're not going anywhere till summertime or springtime. There's one on that side though that's on skis. All right, here, Grandma is here now, Grandma Hamm and Grandpa Hamm. And they've got this kick sled. Is that a Norwegian thing? What is it?
From Finland.
Finland.
Finland, yeah. It's called a Esla. I think that's what they call it, but it works for it. It came from Finland.
Okay, let's
It's
see
pretty
you.
lightweight.
Let's see you. It's got a nice chair when you need to take a relax if you get too tired. There's also somebody cross-country skiing across the lake with their dog. So lots of ways to recreate on these lakes. Always amazes me that all this area that's kind of tricky to traverse in the summertime, you have to have some sort of boat, becomes just this like winter playground once everything freezes over, because got all this open space. Yeah, you do need to be careful. There are certain requirements that you want to meet before going out on ice. But once it's 6 inches, it's fine to walk on. And then there's a chart that tells you when it's safe to take a snow machine on it, when it's safe to take a truck on it, or a car. So we just always make sure that we've looked at the thickness of the ice before we head out, but we are completely fine here. There's a small airplane up there. I either need to invest in a kick sled or get myself a new pair of cross-country skis to have a little more outdoor exercise in the winter. Can I try out your kick sled?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. It's
Lauren just appeared on a kick sled. I gotta go find her. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hey,
It's definitely more fun than skating for me
you're
in
cruising.
my older age. Yeah, I like it.
2 signs you know you're getting old. The classic rock radio station plays all the songs that were cool when you were in high school, and you like a kick sled. Number 2. It's nice to have it wide like this. More room.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright.
Hold on.
Can I
You've got
try?
skates on.
Can I try it?
Not with your skates on.
Can you go with this Coco, or?
Probably leave the Coco.
Here, let's leave the
It's
Coco
just
here.
a little bit.
there you go, man. That's a good size. man.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Ready, set, go.
Here, give him the camera just to like hold. Attach a dog to it.
Yes.
Then that becomes a dog sled. You ready?
I'm ready. Go.
Marcus, go.
I want to reach. It's so far in.
What is?
This.
It's just looking at your face.
But it's actually this that. Guys, I'm at a lake.
Hi!
Let me show you. This is a lake that I'm at.
What's the name of this lake?
I do not know.
It is called Fire Lake. We're going for a ride! Woohoo!
Woohoo! I wish that this was a clam.
Say, mush, Mom, mush.
Mom, mush.
Do you want to go around in the circle? Or do you want to go back from here and turn around?
Around in the circle.
Okay, round the circle.
You better go faster.
Do you want to try and drive it
How?
from back here?
Yes. With you on it.
Well, no, just by yourself.
No.
Let's see if you can do it. So you stand on those things, and you push. You have to push with your foot. Push, yes, yeah, like that. Okay, then you gotta steer. There you go. See, you're kind of gliding. Hey, look at that. Good job, bud. You're moving. Okay, up here we gotta go kind of over this snow though.
All the way, I sing over.
Okay, you want me to push you for a little bit? And then we'll come around the corner and show Grandma and she'll be like, what? Everett's doing it? We will. When we get close to Grandma, we will. It's going to be really funny. She's going to think I'm going to come all around the corner and then it's going to be you. She'll be like, what in the world is going on? Lauren shrunk into a little boy.
Look, Mom, Lauren turned into a boy. Okay, stop.
Hold on, we're not there yet. We're coming, I promise.
Stop.
Hold on, I'm going to go to this patch of grass right here. Okay. Got a little hockey game going on here. Oh! What'd you think?
I bet you could push me.
He was,
Try, you might be able to.
that was funny.
Did you like it?
Yes. All right. Grandpa's going for a ride. Cheers. You might notice we have a bonus kiddo today. My friend Andrea has a craft show today and it is her son Sam. So he is here playing. He and Everett are really good buds, so they're having a good time.
Whoa!
I hope you enjoyed coming to the lake with us today. What do you think? I think I need a kick sled. It was so much fun. We are grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for spending time with us. We hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life. Well, we were gone for a few hours. Let's see. Did Luna take her job seriously? I don't think she moved. Alexa, please turn on Mark's light.
Okay.
You're still there. Did you have the best nap? I bet you did. I bet you did.